EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. For real, season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Money.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And long. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Tries at the hook, up and good. And the Lions have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. At their own 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A quick throw out wide, off left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Brings up 2nd and 8.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out front.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Play action now. It's McCarthy. High throw, but it's reeled in. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The throw here is complete, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Throwing again is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now the first carry for Emmanuel. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It is 2nd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point is good. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Got a man coming across the field. He's gone. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. To throw, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. To the left side, it's caught by Felton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. He could just have made that one guy miss. He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. This fielded at his own one. But this turns out to be a solid turn. They finally get him to the ground.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And it'll bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards.
First down, Lions.
Throwing now on first and 10. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You better read stuff, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Taking this one downfield for Hockenson.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's out to flat, and it's complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Come on, team.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Throwing now from the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
The kick is good.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hockenson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and got a fresh set of downs.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Let's go.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender drift all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 19.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. Come, 70 Lions. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
A big play for Minnesota.
First down.
It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
first down. Here's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Vikings.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
As the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that way. Your play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out to the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is and they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He's got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Back to the air one more time. And And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. He'll look to throw.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at fourth down.
This one is caught. And goal, they deliver. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That his second touchdown tonight. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this one is intercepted. It's T.J. Reed.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on second and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions tack on one more to their lead.
42, Vikings 14.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. Don't worry, daily. But if I lick my keys, it goes away. Then
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today. And there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Contact very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
Ready?
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a 4th field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Hey, check that street. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd. Oh, this pass run dials in right now. They get him again. Dallas Turner working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 6, Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Come 19, come 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
A gain of 15. And the Lions first down.
Let's go now. Put up all 80.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown! They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Sly now for the point after. He's got it, and the Lions are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
If you don't agree, ask the streets in your 5 years, you already know.
Cowboy, turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Bronco.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore.